The synthetic cannabis product K2 has filled newspapers this week with news it's about to be banned. Otago Daily Times police reporter Hamish McNeilly has covered the issue as it's unfolded. He joins us tonight. Good evening, Hamish.
Hi, Rebecca.
Now, you've been following this issue of legal highs for some time. What's the history here?
Well, it's apparently been for sale in New Zealand for around about 10 years. It's sort of been in the media for around about 3. Police and health officials have started to raise some concerns over it about 3 to 4 years ago. There was some legislation introduced and they've been playing a cat and mouse game basically with authorities ever since.
And some news is broken this week. What is that?
Yeah, well, the Associate Health Minister, Peter Dunn, has issued a temporary class drug order with 2 of the ingredients inside K2 that's effectively banned it from sale as of 9th of May, which is next week. So we'll see that off the shelves, and that will be heartening for a lot of parents out there, I'm sure.
Now, you've talked to some users of K2. What are they telling you?
Well, bear in mind the people often we talk to have had a bad experience, and that's why they contact us, but those experiences have not been good. A lot of people have ended up in psych wards in hospital or in police custody. I've talked to people who have punched themselves in the head. They've thrown their fathers across the room, all sorts of horror stories that you wouldn't associate with a product that should be legal.
And the police see the sharp end of the issue. What are you hearing from them? Yeah,
well, they're the ones who have been at the forefront of the issue, particularly in Dunedin. They've raised the issue for a long time. We've been noticing in the court pages for about three years, but they're dealing with such things as burglaries, assaults, aggravated robberies. So that's been a concern for them.
And what do you think is going to be next in this issue?
Well, the next thing, the game of cat and mouse is apparently going to end when we have a new legislation comes into effect it was meant to be August, now it's been brought forward to mid-July, and Parliament hopes to end the sales of these products, and the onus is now on the manufacturers and suppliers to prove that the products are safe for sale. So that'll be a huge change. I think it'll be very difficult for any manufacturer or supplier to meet that bar that the government's setting, therefore pretty much wiping out this $35 million industry.
ODT police reporter Hamish McNeilly, thanks for your time.
Thanks a lot.